Here we go. Let's get it. As Juan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. We do not teach you how to rise to the occasion here, folks. Teach you how to fall to your level of preparation, and that it was today, an impromptu 10 miles. The plan, ain't gonna lie to you, man, the plan going into this was 8 miles, but we have a cooler day out here in South Florida. I believe it's a tropical storm, something coming down. As you can see, the sky's a little gray, so the weather was a little better. I said, fuck it, why not? 2 more miles. Let's knock out another 10-mile day. Second one of the week. So, you know, that again, it's because I was prepared mentally, physically to get it done. All right. So, as far as today's Move Swiftly thought, we got football back, and we're approaching mid-August. Here comes that itch, right? Comes a lot of football stories, a lot of things that I've lived through. It's one of the reasons every single day you hear me tell you that I can help transform your business into a championship high school or youth football team, because 6th grade through 12th grade were the highlights of my playing career. As a football player, that was when I was at my peak. The colleges I went to, I was a redshirt freshman who tore his ACL, had to rehab it, and ended up being more of a scout team player who did make the travel squad my senior year. So the college had a horrible, if you're talking about playing, didn't have the greatest college career. We'll say it like that. I won't say it was a bad career, because I bounced back from D2 to D1, and I did, come back after a torn ACL and, walked on. There was a lot of things I was able to accomplish considering my lack of athletic ability, natural athletic ability. So I don't want to say it was a horrible career. I'll say, in a hurry, wasn't what 6th through 12th grade was, where I was actually on the field playing, captain, winning games, things like that. So as I broke it down, and it's actually going to be more of a preview of what we're going to be discussing this week in terms of how to make mental adjustments, all right? Because of those 6 years that I played from 6th to 12th grade, and even if you want to pull it back to 5th grade and things like that, there's only a handful of teams that I've lost to. Every single team, whether it was SYA Wildcats, who we beat at the beginning of the year that year, whether it was the Olney Bears, who we beat the following year, whether it was Montgomery Village, who we beat the following year, Dale City, who we ended up beating the next year, whether it was the Northwood Rams, who we had beaten the year before that they got me the next year, but the next year, the White Oak Warriors. I played for the White Oak Warriors and the Good Counsel Falcons, by the way. We beat them. So every team that had beaten us, beaten me, or the teams I played on, I should say, not me, but, obviously with the team and all that. Every team in the youth level that had beaten us, we were able to, at some point, win a game against them. So, it was back and forth, constantly competing for a championship year after year. Now, when I got to high school, again, only a handful of teams that I lost. So I played for Good Counsel High School, and there was only, 3 teams that I've ever experienced defeat to. And again, all 3 of those teams I had experienced beating. Now, DeMatha is a different story, because I beat them when I was in JV, and then I lost to them all the times I competed with them on varsity, literally by one. Of all the wins, I'm telling you, that's the one that stings the most, because obviously it became such a historic high school football rivalry. But you think about it, the 2 games we lost when I played my junior year between Robinson and Georgetown Prep. We went back my senior year and be able to, avenge those losses and things like that. And I'm bringing all this not to just necessarily throw my stats out there, even though it does feel good to say it, but it's more so about mentally adjusting and understanding that, hey, I come from a winning culture, so, coming into business and figuring out how to navigate a space where winning isn't necessarily what you do on a scoreboard, but winning is more so mindset and showing up and creating presence and things like that. Those are things that I had to adjust to and things of that nature. And that's what the game can teach you on a year in and year out basis, is whatever you lived through as a child, things start to be redefined as an adult, so you can figure out, hey, how do I find a space? How do I find a space and a place in which is gratifying for you, in which you could really give of yourself fully? And that's what I've been able to find out here in the South Florida area. Again, tell people all the time, man, the fitness, the football, the bikinis, it's all love out here, baby. So all that being said, if you want to dive deeper into all my work, website is makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As Juan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.